If today is a typical day, about 35,000 people will go hungry in the greater Houston area. Peanut butter is the most sought after item in food banks all around the country. It's a high protein item. It's you can make it for sandwiches. Kids love it. It's shelf stable, so no refrigeration necessary. Everybody wants it.
And this partnership with the LDS and the Texas Food Bank Network has allowed us to get this wonderful, nutritious product that's shelf stable, that can be served throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at a really low, affordable cost.
To have a partnership like this is huge, because normally the food we get, it's dented cans, it's it's whatever is available out there. So to get first run, this is quality product. It's a huge benefit for the food bank.
We get the peanuts in a 2,200-pound tote. And we need people that can kind of operate the crane and watch the roaster, watch the temperatures through the different functions, make sure it operates properly. Then we have people who sit at an inspection table as the peanuts come by. They inspect the peanuts and remove things that might make it through the roasting process, such as little twigs and so forth. They take that off. We have a filler that we have a person who operates that filler. It's very simple. Then we have two people who are putting lids on. And then we have a machine that tightens those lids, and then they go through an induction sealer. Then they're labeled, boxed, and put on pallets ready for shipment. Not an extremely difficult process, but we still need people in those positions to be able to make it happen.
There is no training. You just, as soon as you get there, you are ushered in and welcomed and greeted, and you just watch a video and they kind of show you some of the steps, but it's very simple to follow.
I've done other volunteer things, but I never really saw what we actually gave back. But here, we're going to make 4,000 jars of peanut butter.
You feel more of a direct connection to your community, knowing that we've put this peanut butter together here in Houston, and it's going to feed folks in Houston. You just feel a closer connection to your community.
Hi, I'm Larry Durker. You may be surprised to know that 1 in 3 adults in Houston is functionally illiterate in English. A staggering number, isn't it? The great news is that low literacy is a solvable problem, and this is why Literacy Advance exists. When you teach others to read, new doors open, and lives are changed forever.
At Literacy Advance, we help people learn to read and write in English. But there's more to us than that. Page by page, we give our learners something to believe in, themselves. Soon, letters turn into words, into sentences, into paragraphs, which then results in job applications, citizenship, and a better community for all.
Almost 400 miles wide, the storm made landfall with 110-mile-an-hour winds and a storm surge of 15 feet that swallowed the island of Galveston and pounded southeast Texas many miles inland. Ike killed more than 100 people and caused over $24 billion in damage. When the storm cleared, thousands of Mormon Helping Hands volunteers from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints began serving their neighbors in recovery.
We've had over 1,200 volunteers here in Galveston this weekend, and then last weekend we had over 700, 750. So we've had literally thousands of volunteers who have been donating their time to help people to recoup and to cope, and also to heal as a result of Hurricane Ike.
We had heard rumors that there had been water in our neighborhood, which had never happened before. And I've been living on the island for 50 years, and I've never seen water over on this end of the island.
We've been working hard Wednesday and Thursday, and then to see a car load of people in these yellow shirts, willing to work hard. You give them food, they said, I don't want any food, I just want to continue to work. I mean, they are here to work hard, and it's such a blessing.
I can only call it a carload of Angels in Yellow t-shirts that said that they were with the Church of Latter-day Saints. I tore my list in half and I gave it to them. They said, okay, what do you want us to do when we're done? And I said, you won't finish that list today. They said, well, if we do, what do you want us to do? And I said, well, call my cell phone. And I thought, that's it. I'm not going to see these folks again today.
And the right way to do it is to stay behind. You got good balance. Let the ball travel, get into the hitting zone. And here, he can't move me. That's what you want to do. You want to stay in a power position. You want the ball to travel and keep those hands on that plane. That way you can drive the ball towards the middle of the diamond. To have power, you have to let the ball travel and get to. You want to hit the ball out in front, but at the same time, the ball has to get into the hitting zone. You don't want to go move your body out of a power position to go reach the ball out in front, and you lose power. You want the ball to be just a little bit off your front hip, maybe 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches in front of your front hip. And remember, your goal is to work towards the middle of the field. Shortstop, second base is fine, but you want to make sure you want to mainly focus on driving the ball straight up the middle. When doing soft toss or flips, the main goal in this drill is maintain this level path and stay out of the top of the cage or stay out of there. You want hard line drives, you want hard ground balls. Once again, we start off always with our good base, and from here you get your load, see the ball, and you want to put a good flat swing, downward swing on the ball.
What they did, they came into a beautiful neighborhood, but the house was kind of But because of a lot of hard work and saving their money, they've been able to fix it up already to be a beautiful place, but we're going to try to do it just a little bit better.
Well, we helped with
cleaning up the backyard,
the trees and the leaves,
carrying some rocks where they needed to be, and just having fun.
I'm Nicole, and I'll be your guide for this visitor safety orientation video. Before you enter our facility, it's important that you understand our facility's policies and procedures. Our safety record is among the best in the chemical industry. Approved safety footwear must be worn by all personnel in designated operating areas, loading racks, wash racks, tank farms, metering areas, maintenance shops, stores areas, construction areas, and while performing work in or out of the plant where there is potential for foot injury. Approved rubber boots are required if there is possible exposure to chemicals. Chemical splash goggles are required in all processing units and other designated areas where exposure to chemicals or other eye hazards is possible. If you need to report an emergency situation, go to or call the nearest control room. Explain the nature of the emergency to the control board operator. If no operations personnel are in the area, dial 6100 on the facility phone system and give the following information.